get better. It's just continuing going. He talked about, just training with a group daily, and I think about for us as we start this week, those of you who are morning calls, like what an impact that can have. The grueling pain, really going through it together. And that's one of the beautiful things of doing it together. Some people try to do too much on their own. And they, they just go, they go about things and think like, oh, I'm going to get it done. I'm going to figure it out, and like you have a team of people who are there to support you. And when you're able to work in a team, you're able to do a lot more because, one of the things he mentioned too was just in that race when they're all racing together, how there's always like one person from the team who will like get ahead and kind of keeps everybody going, like different people take the lead throughout the race. It's not just that one person the whole time, but they're kind of taking turns, taking the lead and really pushing the rest of the group to be at that same level. And I think of the power of that for us and where we're at and really being able to push each other and through, daily communication or having calls in the morning, through WhatsApp, through shooting hot updates, being able to encourage each other as we're having wins within our team and really being inspired by people who are helping lead the path and say, okay, what can we do to get up there with them, because we're one team. That's what we are. We're freaking GCK. And we're one team, and our goal is to go out there and shock the nation this year. And it's going to be us working together as a team, as an organization, not 19 different teams. We are one team, all right? We happen to have 19 different offices. And we want to see them all succeed, right? Just like you said, the men's and women's all winning for the first time. Everyone up there, national champions, top performers, All-American scholarship winners. Like we want to see just all the top people coming out of our organization, our division. And he talked about, I thought it was cool that he was talking about, in the morning, getting up and being up before the sun's up at 6 a.m., and it's dark outside and like your friends are coming home from whatever bar and these guys are on the track ready to go, ready to make things happen. And those early mornings, really, getting that done and that motivation of doing that together. And I think about the same thing for us, knowing your team's counting on you. In order for GCK to go out and win, we've got to work together. Everyone, we're counting on every player pulling their weight, getting out where you're supposed to be, and really making things happen. And then, I talked about, as Mary Lou said, at the end, are you the one that's making excuses as to why things didn't happen? Are you questioning whether you gave it your all or not? Or do you know you gave it your all? It's just like, there was just not anything else I could have given. I gave this thing everything I had and how good that feels. And that quote that he gave by Vince Lombardi is actually one of my favorite quotes. I'm just talking about how, a man's finest hour is at the end when they work their heart out, lie in the field victorious. Really just knowing they gave everything they had. But being mentally tough. I think about this summer job being mentally tough. But by the way, we all need that motivation, inspiration. And this is for us. This is for our reps. I loved meetings. I love conferences. And as I talked to some of the old managers, some of the feedback I got were that maybe the meetings last year weren't as good as they could have been. To me, every meeting needs to be outstanding. Every meeting needs to be way better than the last one. Every meeting, just every time someone comes to an event, they just need to be like, dang, and really blown away. That means that when you're on agenda to speak at a meeting, you come and bring your A game, okay? When we go to a division meeting, when we go to SC1, that everyone in that room is just in awe and taking mad notes from you, all right? Some of you guys just got back from RDC. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you got to be up there, boom, giving it what you got so that everyone is motivated by that. And so that inspiration, think about when you have that inspiration, many of you guys right now have that inspiration, right? You're coming back from RDC. Some of you guys, it's through meetings that you've had in your local offices. Maybe you've heard a good talk, whatever it is. So that creates temporary energy and excitement, right? But now we have to do something with it, because if you do nothing with that inspiration that you just received from the conference, those who just got back, all right, and our reps, when they go to a conference, then what happens? Nothing. It was a waste of time, right? It was like rah-rah pep rally. They just wasted time. That's it, all right? But if instead, when you take that excitement and you actually take action, other things happen, all right? You take action based on that. Now you have results, okay? And with results, now what happens, all right? Well, if they're good, all right, then you have more excitement, right? When you guys achieve good results, do you get more excited? Yes or no? All right. heck yeah, all right? You have that big week, you have that big sale, you have whatever, you're like, oh, heck yeah. And so that builds excitement, and you're like, man, yeah, let's do this. And you want to keep going, you want to keep rolling, all right? And so that creates that excitement, all right? But if the results were bad, all right, well, what do we need? Well, we need to get back to something. Get help. Talk to a manager, right? Maybe it's you as a DM or BM talking to me. Maybe it's you as an assistant manager talking to your DM or BM, or reaching out to Mary Lou for support or help, whatever you need, all right? To get that little bit of extra encouragement. Your rep needs that PDI call. They need to be lifted up. They had that crappy demo, man, but they were so excited, and they were so excited to implement this stuff, and it just didn't go well. And you being able to laugh it off with them and just be like, dude, hey, stinks for them, and be able to just like share experiences, make them feel good, and get them re-inspired so that they'll go back and now want to go take action again, okay? And guys, if you keep them going through that, this cycle will keep going, but when it gets bad, I mean, we need that. As human beings, we need that. So yes, if we have results, if we take action, we get good results, we get excited, we'll keep taking action, get results, but when this happens, that's sometimes when you guys don't want to, when results are good, here's the deal, ready? When results are good, many of you guys, you love to talk. You're like, oh, guess what I did? Guess what I did? Like, cool. But like, I don't doubt that you're going to keep wanting to like, keep getting good results, right? Like, I'm fired up, man. I got some good fast. I want to keep getting more and more, all right? But it's when we have the bad results that all of us sometimes just need that pep talk. Got me? All right? Including myself. We all need it sometimes. We all need to just vent or talk to somebody. And for me, I called Lloyd and vented like crazy last week to him. I was like, ah. He's like, okay, all right. And I was like, all right, let's do this. I'm like, we're gonna freaking win this thing. It's like, we're gonna be fine. I'm like, I know we are. I know we're gonna be fine. I'm just frustrated, And we all have, because we took actions, results weren't where we wanted to be, and it's like, but I know that it's all gonna come together. So I want to share this with you guys because it's important for you to lead by example. It's important for you to know with your reps that it's not just your reps. It's all of us as human beings. This is just how we function, and we need that. And someone once said, and that's another reason I'm excited about having the morning calls, is because we're able to, we can share a good quote. Maybe you have an awesome quote you saw. Maybe I have one or whatever. Somebody shares something. And that little inspiration, it's always good. The most successful people, they always look at self when they wake up. They always look at quotes. They always look at their vision boards. They always remind themselves of what they're working towards, okay? Because it re-excites them. It gets them focused for the day. And I remember reading a quote once that said, like, it's something like, about, like, someone saying about, like, oh, do you need motivation every day or whatever? Like, I guess you don't need motivation every day. Like, you don't need a shower, but I strongly recommend it, And it's like, it's just a good thing to have in your life. To keep you going, all right? So what's important right now? I think about as we launch into the summer, how soon can you have 5 PRs launch in one seminar? Cool? Like, that's the first thing. Like, when can I launch 5? I just launched 5. We launched 5 PR. 2 of them are very questionable. We don't know where they came from. We don't know where they were PR from, but they're PRs of some sort. But how soon can you launch out your first 5 PRs? That's going to get things going. You know what? That took off because from the good PRs, Mary Lou was able to collect over 600 PR names from the other 3, or around there. It was like 200 something, 300, and I don't know what Ben did. But we got some good PR, so that's going to fuel our PR Blitz Day tomorrow and really help us take things off. So that's the first benchmark, is when can you launch 5 PRs out of training, okay? The next thing is, how soon will you have your first double-digit launch? I know for us, we're looking at it next week. For you, it might be 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks. But how soon can you launch out 10 or more in one training? Cool? So how soon can that happen? The next thing is, can you be selling $10,000 in 3 weeks? Cool? How soon can you sell 10K? For some of you, might get it done sooner, but it's 3 weeks to 10K. It's the race, 3 weeks to 10K. From when you open, can you make it to 10K, to your first 10K shipment within 3 weeks? Just so you guys know, if you do that, that's fantastic. Just so you're aware. If you get it done sooner, good for you, all right? And if you have some good fast start business, can you get it done sooner? Absolutely, all right? But that's how soon can we get to that 10K? Can you have 5 or more people at the first SLDM? That's going to be, on the 19th or 18th, whatever day. I'll give you all the days at the end. And who's going to have the first 10 or more at the SLDM? All right, we're going to talk about that. So our agenda for today, we're going to start off We're going to be talking about maximizing PRs and just all the different ways that we can be maximizing PRs right now. We're going to talk about off-campus recruits, all right, and just creating off-campus recruits, and Melissa's going to be leading us in that. We're going to talk about rocking fast start business, and we are leading us in that. We're going to talk about developing massive development, which will be led by Mary Lou, and we'll have discussion and add some things in there. We're going to be talking about the advanced training game plan, so I'll be walking through that. Andres will be talking about the PC game plan, and then Jordan's going to be sharing some stuff on SC1 push, and I'll be walking through the game plan and what we're going to do to make that happen. Cool? So that is the agenda for today. Before we dive in, here's what we're going to do. I do want to take a quick 5 minutes so we can just get set up, and I want to have for you guys to let Mary Lou know, anyone who launched people today, to let Mary Lou know, give her your launches if you haven't done that already. If you guys want to grab some water, I do have some water bottles, and you can refill them in the back. Back there, we have a water filter thing, so you can utilize that. Bathrooms, these are the codes for the bathrooms. Grab whatever snacks you want, and then we're going to dive in with a live PR.